moment as we officially launch this alumni network. And why? And that is because today we celebrate not only the Academy's first 3 cohorts, but also the promise of a generation that will shape the destiny of our region and our continent now and into the future. Indeed, as I have looked at you today, I'm reminded of the many young, charismatic men and women who were not afraid to dream and act on their dreams in the early year of Kenya's independence as well as Africa's independence. People like Tom Mboya, who were ministers of government for planning the ages of 28, 29. I'm sure many of you here are older than that. Others like Ken Matiba, who were around 27 and they were permanent secretaries. They were shaping the country. They were shaping the continent at those ages. So when somebody tells you, you young people, tell them no. Us leaders of today, because that is what you are. Because all these others were called young, but yet their vision has helped shape not only Kenya, our region, but undoubtedly the entire continent. And I hope this encourages you never to stop dreaming, and most of all, to believe, as Crystal has told you, in yourselves, to pursue your dreams. Because change only happens when one courageous person takes a step. Just one. Choosing to become the change that they want to see. Not waiting for change, but that one person who is probably sitting in this room, who decides that, yes, I want to be the change. Leadership, my friends, is not leadership, again, as we have heard, for power. Leadership is responsibility. Leadership is about responsibility, not the power and the trappings that are associated with it. All of us here, myself, Dr. Wokne, have held leadership roles, and we aspired to them. We didn't wait for them to be given to us. We went out to get them. We went out to get them. And one lesson I have learned in my journey is this: that if you truly want to get to the top of the ladder, the first thing you have to realize is that leadership is not about what title you hold. It is not about the title. I repeat again, leadership that is going to be trusted. It is leadership that knows and bears responsibility for its actions. Not by the power that you hold, but by the trust that is bestowed upon you by the people who you wish to lead. Legacy is built in moments of service. When you choose dialogue over division, when we prioritize the common good over personal gain, and when we plant the seeds of peace that future generations can harvest. True legacy is not about moments or accolades. It is about people. It is about the lives that are transformed because we dared to lead with integrity, with humility, and with vision. The Africa, as seen today, the Africa we are today, is not the same Africa of yesterday. Across our continent, demands for transparency, accountability, citizen participation are increasing. Technology is reshaping how governments interact with their people. Most importantly, young voices are rising. Young voices that are energetic, innovative, and determined to break barriers. Your own presence here is evidence that the future of governance will be defined by you. We have always been told when the word young is used that you are leaders of tomorrow. But the truth of the matter is, if you continue believing you are the leaders of tomorrow, that tomorrow will never come. You are leaders of today. Your ideas, your courage, your personal commitment will shape policies, will shape communities, will reshape institutions. And as you go about it, do not fear failure. Do you understand me? There is no one perfect except God. We are all human. Do not fear failure, because you will stumble. But in Swahili we have a saying that says, kuteleza sio kuanguka. To slip does not mean you have fallen or failed. You will stand up again, so long as you have the humility and the ability to accept your mistakes and to correct yourself as you move forward. Do not, I repeat, do not fear failure. Every single setback is a lesson, and every challenge is an opportunity to grow. And always remember that to grow, you need each other. You want to grow alone? Yes, you may grow rapidly. But by leaving everybody behind, you will have achieved nothing. But if you grow and you carry others with you in your leadership process, you will be amazed by what you will be able to achieve. In my years of mediation and diplomacy, I have also witnessed the power of dialogue to heal wounds and the strength of unity to overcome crisis. Because we will always be going from one crisis to another. And crisis resolution, one must remember, has never been resolved through the power of a gun. It has never resolved any crisis. It may result in victory, but the deep wounds you leave behind, believe you me, if not in your generation, in the next generation, they will resurface. The power of diplomacy, the ability to be able to dialogue, to understand your brothers and sisters, to understand, as was stated here, their different cultures, to appreciate the diversity that exists amongst us. That there is no one here who is superior to the other. Our different cultures, our different religions. And as I always say, God put us here for a reason. He didn't put us here to kill each other. He put us here to work together and to take advantage of the bounty that He has given us. And yet, we stand amazed as the richest continent on the world is mired in poverty as we fight over which line and whose border this is or that is, or which community do I come from, or which religion am I, and yet at home you starve. How has that helped you? Let us enjoy and benefit from our diversity. Let us see the beauty in our respective origins, and let us use that as strength, not as a weapon of weakness and destruction. So therefore, my friends, as I've always said, regional integration must not be a dream. We must see it as a necessity for our economies, for our societies, and for our futures. Whether in trade, climate resilience, security, no nation can stand alone. We must walk together hand in hand, not in fear of each other, but with courage and trust and confidence in each other. Our region, IGAD, as I have said, with its diversity and dynamism, has the potential to be a beacon of cooperation for the entire continent. So you should see yourselves, like I'm saying, as a movement of young leaders committed to collaboration and practical initiatives that will shape the governance of our continent, Africa, for generations to come. So as you build your careers, be it in government, be it diplomatic service, civil society, development programs, private sector, again, I want to repeat, remember always that leadership is not about what position you shall hold, it is about purpose. And let your purpose always be to uplift your brothers and sisters, to unite your brothers and sisters, and to transform this great continent and region of ours. And from this vantage point, I am indeed confident that the future of governance in Africa is not a distant horizon. I can see it here. It is in this room. It is in each and every one of you. And I have no doubt that when history looks back, it will indeed say that this was a generation that dared to lead, and in doing so, changed the destiny of this continent. And I repeat again, if you're waiting to be given leadership positions, you will wait until you have gray thinning hair like me, and you will have done nothing. Leadership is now, and take it with both hands and feet, and take it with vigor and with confidence, because that is the only way you will change this continent for the better.